Welcome to beautiful Carson Valley, Nevada. And this is the Dangberg Home Ranch Historic Park. This is the family that is credited with founding the town of Minden. You know, one of the best parts of my job is when I get to meet interesting people and sort of go back in time. Today, I'm going to do both, and you're coming with me.
Nevada became a state in 1864, but the house we're about to see was built 7 years before that. It's filled with one-of-a-kind artifacts from the family that called this place home for over a century, the Dangbergs.
This is Mark Jensen. He is the curator of this fine facility. Mark, nice seeing you, sir.
Hi.
Hey, tell me about the Dangbergs and this fine place, how it came to be.
Well, the Dangberg Home Ranch was the home of 4 generations of the Dangberg family. They lived here between 1857 and 1995, and the Dangbergs historically were the leading ranch family in this valley during this time. The property started as a homestead. At its height, it was 48,000 acres, and the last family members living here left this property to the government so that everyone could come learn about this history.
Dangberg Home Ranch Historic Park opened its doors to the public in 2007. Mark oversees the park's interpretive programs, and he's also the chaperone of the extensive artifacts collection.
Mark, this is amazing. Now, everything that's in here, is it original?
Yes, our collection is nearly 40,000 items dating back all the way to 1809. And they were all used here on the Dangberg Home Ranch and owned by the family.
An amazing experience. And is this the family here?
That's photos of the ranch founder, Heinrich Friedrich Dangberg, who settled here in 1857. And next to him is his wife, Margaret Ferris Dangberg. They married in 1865, and you might recognize the Ferris name. It was Maggie's youngest brother, George Washington Gale Ferris Jr., who invented the Ferris wheel.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
That is awesome.
Yeah, we do have a few souvenirs from the 1893 Chicago World's Fair where the Ferris wheel debuted because the Dangbergs had the money to go enjoy the fair. Their daughter Eva earned the record of riding the Ferris wheel more than anyone else, 64 times.
You know, everything in here is original. I feel like I'm in somebody's home and they've gone out to lunch.
There's a little bit of that here. We try to keep the house as if, there is a family still living here. We take some liberties with that, but you're not the first to make that kind of remark.
This house was a home for so long, it doesn't feel like a museum. The 4,000 square foot mansion spreads over 15 rooms, including 3 bedrooms, a sleeping porch, and 2 large attics. Each room is filled with stories, and as with any family history, some of them are tragic.
The story of the little boy is the most heart-wrenching. Little Dwight was born in 1899, but in 1904, at the age of 5, he passed away of scarlet fever. And so, of course, his parents are grief-stricken, and Fred asks one of his younger brothers to pack away the boy's possessions. And when we came here in 2005, we were told to look for the trunk that Uncle George had packed away. And sure enough, in the back corner of one of the attics, we found this trunk. And we keep a few of his items out on display. And we also keep this little outfit here, one pair of Levi's overalls that we found in the trunk. We have a photo of Dwight wearing the Levi's. They date from about 1900, and the Levi's company tells us that as far as they know, these are the oldest Levi's existing in Nevada today.
That's amazing. Now, there is a connection between Levi's and Nevada.
Yes, there is. The idea of the rivets, it was invented by a Reno tailor, and it was Levi Strauss who took the company into the future after that.
The Reno tailor's name was Jacob Davis, and the patent for his rivets was granted in 1873. About 20 years later, Levi Strauss designed the 501 style jeans that would become the world's best-selling item of clothing.
So there's another dining room there. That one is formal.
Mm-hmm. That's the family's dining room where they use the best china and the finest silver and some beautiful furniture. And then there's a ranch kitchen between that dining room and this dining room that we're in now where the workers were fed. The family called this the men's dining room, but of course back then all the cowboys, all the field workers were men, and they would eat on more basic silverware and dishes in here. And this room also has several exterior entrances so that the workers can come in here, get fed, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and not have to go through the family's private space.
No need to go into the house, stay back here, eat your meals.
Definitely always a separation between the two.
Dangberg Home Ranch has 4 generations worth of history within its walls. Just like the past, the sheer beauty of the land remains intact.
Wow, this is not a bad view for your backyard, is it?
Yeah, it's great to have the Carson Range looking out my window. It's a good place to work.
Thank you for the tour, and thank you for keeping history alive. People like you, you're really important. Thank you for that.
Thank you.